Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. Today, Jon Zherka goes off. He slams Andrew Tate, Destiny, and Bebe Rexha. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Maria, say one nice thing about Jon.
Nice glasses. Exactly.
Disaster.
Nice glasses.
And, bro, leave the coke.
Well, it's from your country.
Leave
That
the
was
coke.
funny.
What's your country again?
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Yeah.
It's actually Colombia, but it's next door. Don't worry about that. Diane, say one nice thing about our friend Jon Zherka here.
I think you're sort of smart for bringing up all these controversial topics to get views. Thank
Yeah, she definitely respects Jon.
you for
She's
attracting
attracted to him.
views to the show.
Thank you for noticing.
And then one bad thing.
You can tell by her body language, she's interested.
I don't know, man, if you're for real about everything you say, but it's like
Well, hold
a little
on.
bit
Is it
insane.
is it that bad if I say go to the kitchen?
It
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
is.
Why?
The fact that you don't like women to vote, like, why do you want to go back in time?
Because women vote blue. I don't want to vote Democrat.
That's not what all women vote.
Well,
All again. Yeah, that's what's it called? Appeal to authority? Anyway, it's a logical fallacy. No, straw man, misconstruing the argument, right? So he said, women vote blue. And she said, not all women vote blue. So it's, no. Anecdotal. Taking anecdotes and using them to generalize the population. Because one or two girls or whatever, 1,000 out of 10 don't vote that way. That must mean that the general population doesn't follow that trend, but it's not true.
most women worldwide
Zherka,
lean liberal.
You're trying to,
Are you a
like-
U.S. citizen?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about that? Vote blue.
Hold on.
You can't even vote, dog.
So what? Just because a person can't vote in the United States doesn't mean that they don't know how that works. That's what's it called? Appeal to authority, I believe. Okay, anyway.
You're getting mad at people for their vote.
Anyway, guys, if I get the logical fallacy wrong, just tell me in the comments which one it actually is. Maybe I'm wrong about this one being appeal to authority. You guys tell me.
You've done your research.
I just were like, hey, where you from? Albania. All right, great. This motherfucker can't even vote.
Hold on. Don't you find it
Yeah.
weird how most women vote liberal?
I don't know the stats on that, but I know that
But
soccer
worldwide,
mom.
they
I know soccer moms control the country.
Dude, 80% of media, Gillette commercials are catered towards the woman because they hold the credit card in society.
There is
right.
some truth to this.
Yeah,
No.
so it is scary.
They do
that
have the most credit
they
card
have
debt.
way too much
and the
power.
most student loan debt.
Women have way too much power, and you know, women don't actually believe the voices in their head.
What?
Yeah. There is something. I'll explain what he's talking about in a second. Let's do the shilling first. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom, and Bobby. Shout outs to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Thank you. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Shout outs to Curry Kid, most recent purchaser of Strategist Guide to Seduction. Thank you. My Patreon can be found at patreon.com/theheliosblog. If you want to support me on the podcast, just click the description link, scroll down to support the show. There's a link there. And of course, share this video. Thank you so much, guys. Shilling is done. So here's what I mean. When he says that women don't believe the voice in their heads. Women go with what the crowd says. So if the crowd said, be a good conservative Christian girl, do what your parents say, marry who your father says, la la la. If everybody did that, girls would go with that. If everybody says, wear shorts that are like super short and you can see your entire leg, basically wear like a garden tools outfit, if every girl does it, then she'll do it too. If every girl dyes their hair 2 colors, she'll do it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a herd mentality. That's what he's talking about. I believe, anyway. Let's see.
Like,
My guy.
they marry the man
I got
who
lost.
waves off the voices as crazy voices, because women are
Oh.
told, I'm inferior, I'm this, I'm that, crazy voices in their head. And the most sexist man marries them, actually.
Let's get back to giving you
I
some
don't know.
compliments, John. Because we were going there.
It's going downhill.
Astrid.
I thought I was helping.
Yeah, no, you're doing great, John. Believe me. Astrid,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
John's done nothing offensive so far.
Yes.
He
Are
hasn't
you
offended
aroused at
anybody.
all? Are you
Everyone's
aroused?
aroused.
Do I
I'm
give you
half
a
hard on right now,
passive-aggressive-
John.
a comment?
What? No, I meant like hard to hear. My ears. Astrid, say one nice thing in front of our friend John.
I appreciate that you are a Christian because I am also a Christian.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm a Christian woman. And
You're a Christian woman, you're out of the kitchen?
This guy.
Stop the cop.
I can't take
Telling
you
you this
seriously.
guy.
Look, 2 girls are interested in John.
And then what else do I have to say?
You know what?
That's it.
Would you?
We'll leave it at being nice
Hold on.
as a Christian woman.
If
I'm
you
gonna
were
be nice.
single, would you date me?
Probably not.
Wow.
Stop the cop.
But don't you? I don't want to put words in your mouth, John.
Yeah.
Don't you want young feminine women to find a man and get married and settle down? Isn't that something you advocate for? So here's a young, attractive woman who met a man.
Well,
they
not
dated.
young. I like 18.
All right, we know that. We got some petty
I thought you
vibes
said
you got going
25
on.
was like the prime
But
age.
aren't,
18,
isn't this
19
what you
max.
encourage, Zherka? For her to find her man and settle down and start to have kids? There's a
Right,
process
but
to it.
her man never told her you can't go on this show.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. She is on a place where she's advertising herself to thousands of men effectively, and look at what she's wearing and so on. And obviously that means that she rules the relationship, which is obviously terrible. I agree. It means he has little to no authority.
Like
No, he said she could go on.
Yeah, that's the problem I have.
What?
Is that he
Well,
doesn't
that's
care
a little
about.
cognitive bias. How are we going to do a show if these girls can't come on the show?
Let's
Then it's
be-
just you and I 2 jerk-offs fucking debating dinosaurs
All
the whole
right,
fucking day.
if you paid me money to charm this girl, she'd be so.
But you
Oh
have
my
to take
God.
that up with her, homie.
But that's the thing, is that she's in the room of arousal,
Yeah, I agree. Yep. John is right.
and her husband led her here.
Yeah.
Is it
Are you
everywhere?
aroused
That's true.
right now, Astrid?
No.
Well, I'm
I
not
feel like
trying.
she's bewildered.
Look. Open body language, big smile. But I think her legs are crossed away. But anyway.
I feel like she's
Right, right.
confused.
But
I feel
if
like
you-
there's a lot
hold
of
on, if you-
adjectives we
if
can go
you-
here. Aroused
if
might
you-
not be one of them. Maybe it is.
If you paid me money to get her to slip up, how easy would it be?
Well,
You
we got
know,
a couple hundreds on the floor. Let's see what we can figure out.
This very easy. I can very easily hook up with her.
Oh my God.
I
Who do you
pass.
think you are?
No. I'm saying if you didn't know the scenario.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean by that? No, the
Like, you're not
scenario.
giving up on Brad Pitt, my nigga.
You're not Brad Pitt.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, but that's the idea. If the girl is allowed to be in an environment where she can, potentially slip up, as it were, then there's something wrong, obviously.
Right, I'm 6'5". I'm not 5'9".
You just gained an inch before the show. I thought you were 6'4".
Brad Pitt is 5'9".
That's true.
I did gain an inch. But that's the thing. If you told me, hey, Zherka, we'll give you $500,000 if you get her to cheat on her husband, it'd be very easy, my darling.
Listen,
I've done this a lot
I've
of
seen
times.
this
I
movie.
am
It's called Indecent Proposal. You watch it after Taken and Scarface, and
I'm
would
not
you
say-
take the
I'm
money?
not saying she'll do it on
You're
camera.
quoting movies
I'm
now.
saying she'll do it
Yeah,
off
yeah,
camera.
yeah. That's
Are
right.
you saying
that's
that a
right.
lot of women on camera are disgusted by you, but off camera they're feeling you?
I mean, I post on
That was funny, Adam. That was actually funny. But no, that's called was it straw man? But anyway, that was funny.
TikTok. Every girl says I would never date Zherka. I post them in lingerie in my hotel bedroom. I expose them.
Stop the cap.
That's what I'm known for. That's why I went viral. Women love men like me.
Yep.
Even if they never meet me,
Yup.
they go home to touch themselves to men like me.
When you say men like me, what are men like me?
Toxic masculinity.
Yep.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, not
But
John.
I think that
Is there
attracts-
some truth to what he's saying?
Yeah.
I
like
think no.
No?
No. I
They're
feel like
Okay, it's virtue signaling time. Hens, attack.
lying.
I'm super turned on right now, so I don't know how you guys. How is this possible right now?
Look at their
I've
dirty.
never slept with a man in my life. After I heard about the coke and the blow and the dinosaurs, I'm like, Zherka.
Women
What
are.
am I doing for me?
Women are. Oh, think of the act of sex. It looks like a genocide for a reason because it is toxic. Like,
I mean, it's not. Yeah, sure. It's aggressive. That's for sure.
women are attracted to toxic. When I tell.
I'll give you this.
Yeah.
Women do like bad boys. Yes.
Yup.
Yes.
Okay. We have some
women are
agreement,
attracted.
Zherka. We're getting somewhere. What is
All the girls told themselves they've all been alpha widowed. Cool, wonderful.
it
They're gonna
about?
start
Which might explain why they're on this podcast, advertising themselves to other men instead of being with their husbands, boyfriends, whatever. Yep.
lying. Watch.
No, they're not. I'm not gonna let them lie. They'll lie to you. They're not gonna lie to me because I'm,
Because you're Jewish?
I mean,
That was funny.
that's not the reason, but sure, it doesn't hurt.
You're the
What is it
chosen
about?
people.
What is it about bad boys that is a turn on? How about that, Maria?
I feel like it's a strong personality.
Okay.
Nope. Women are attracted to confidence. Bad boys are confident. Basically, nobody else is confident in 2023. But if you had like a, stand-up, strong man who is also just as confident as the toxic guy, actually a strong man would win.
The dangerous? Is that a good thing?
No, not dangerous personality. It's like strong personality in the way that they know what they want.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they go for it.
Yep.
I like that.
Gotcha.
Of course.
They can take
Diane?
charge. Someone that can take charge.
Takes charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Astrid.
They're just describing strong men here. They don't need to be a bad boy to do this.
yeah, I want like a strong alpha man.
Oh, we're getting here somewhere,
Yes.
guys.
Wait. Notice what she said. I want a strong, confident alpha man. She didn't say, I have a strong, confident alpha man. Did you notice that? Anybody? She just told on herself she's with a weak man, which means John was right.
Getting alpha man.
We're getting here. So, Zherka over here, Nat, then we're going to come to you.
Okay.
And we're going to get to super chats.
Okay.
So let's say there's, far left, Dylan Mulvaney, trans, feminine, discuss, that whole deal. Far right, super toxic, you're not into it. There's levels to this. So let's say 10 is, no, it's too much, okay? 1 is like not enough. What's a good level to be at? 5 is just your average guy. So if you want a strong alpha, take charge kind of a guy, what's the number on the speedometer? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maria, vámonos.
I would say like 5.5.
5.5.
Nope. Stop the cap.
Yes.
It's a little low in my book.
That's
Okay.
kind of pathetic.
Okay.
For you.
Diane?
I feel like there has to be a balance between a guy taking charge and
And submitting to my will as a womanist overlord.
being respectful. Like
There it is.
I could be submissive on the bedroom all you want,
Yeah.
but
Yes, womanist overlord. You see, I was right. I can be submissive in the bedroom, which means I am conditionally submissive, which means I want to rule the relationship, which means, well, you know what it means. It means she's gonna, be 35 with cats and boxed wine.
in terms of in life,
Whoa.
you need
Yeah.
to respect me and
How
actually.
can you be submissive?
You need to respect me, also known as you need to follow every one of my orders to the letter, or else you're being disrespectful. Yeah, okay.
Not
Sir.
gonna be like, oh,
Listen
you
to
need to
this.
go to the
Hold.
kitchen.
What's the
How-
speedometer?
Yeah, okay.
What's the speedometer
how
number?
can you be submissive?
7.
How
Hold
can
on,
you-
Zherka. I'm gonna come to you.
She's
you're
lying.
gonna
She's
get
literally lying.
Astrid, the speedometer.
I would say like 6, 7.
Okay, gotcha. So you're between a 5 and a 7. Not too much. Not a little. Not too much. Nat, welcome back to the show. How are you? You just dozed off there for a second. You were dreaming of Zherka with dinosaurs. Yes.
Sure.
Hi.
Hi.
Where's the number on the speedometer?
I mean, like for a manly man versus like Mulvaney, I'm surprised about you ladies. I would say like 8, 9.
8.5.
Yup, that's what most girls would say. They're just, again, they're virtue signaling, right? what do I think the audience wants to hear me say in order to make me look the best to the audience? 5.5. You know, just a little bit higher than average, but not what I'd actually choose. What they think that I should say to look best to them. All right, let's continue.
He was saying like toxic though.
Here's the thing. It's a fine line between toxic and like being like a dominant, assertive man.
Okay.
So 10 is like toxic, but if you're telling me like dominant, assertive is like 8, 9, that's what I'm gonna go
Guys,
for.
we're getting somewhere. Anything less than a 5, unacceptable. You're not manly, you're feminine, not a good thing. Anything more than what is like toxic. Okay. Now, John is what number on the speedometer? Now,
400.
I mean, I've never seen
what
him in
number
that eye
is
of-
Jon Zherka?
Oh, well, he admitted he's toxic, so you're 10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Astrid,
then-
what
Lovely. Yeah. But she's disingenuous here, but okay.
number is
20.
John in your
He
book?
broke the scale.
He broke the scale. Diane?
That means these girls are all going to admit they're attracted to him. By the way, this girl here who's supposedly married is the most attracted to him out of everybody.
Yeah, he's at a 20.
He's at a 20.
Yeah, this girl's also attracted to him.
Yeah,
Maria.
10.
So what
You
you're
see? So all these girls agree they're attracted to the guy. So, I mean, there you go, guys. The words say one thing, the actions say another. Like, it's done, guys. Like, it's already demonstrated.
saying is, in real life, you would be attracted to someone like a John, a strong, assertive, confident, alpha, cocaine, whatever. I just slipped that one in there.
Yeah.
Here we go. But you got to take it from a 10 to like an 8 in real life.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world, ladies and gentlemen. This is you're looking at your Ocho Adam
This
out
guy.
here. No, I'm good. I'm just kidding.
That was funny. That was
So funny.
Just kidding. Anyway.
If you're a 10, you're
By the way, the girls' reactions to Adam shows they're not attracted to him. They're like, "Oh, you silly man, you."
if you're
Let's
hanging,
get
good.
back to something that John is a big advocate of, which is traditional gender roles, right?
Yes.
John, you're gonna shine right now.
We love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, the trans community is killing themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So traditional gender roles, traditional values, that is sort of in decline or changing in America.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
doubt.
the most aroused a woman can be is when she's told to shut the fuck up and be put in a birdcage.
Is this
See, like, that's the difference between, like, a 10 and, like, an 8. An 8 would be, like, he would check you, but in,
Yeah.
like, a
Just
more
respectful.
respectful manner. He wouldn't.
Well, I mean, it does depend on the situation. But yes, what was the implication? These girls want to be checked, right? Which means they know that they act out of line on purpose because they want to be checked, because they want to see that you can do it. You see, guys? You see? Keep that in mind, guys.
Wouldn't say, like, shut the
Yo,
fuck
all
up.
right,
say-
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
yeah,
it
yeah.
further.
You would say, get
Women-
on the bed right now and be quiet. They'd be like,
Bro,
okay, yes,
I'll
daddy.
I'll take it
Get in
further.
the fucking bird cage and start eating some
See,
cat
that's
litter. It's
so
like, wow.
different than
What
toxic.
just happened
exactly?
here?
Look, I
We
don't
just went
want
from an 8 to a 12.
I don't want to ruin the podcast.
Gentlemen, take notes.
I don't want to
No,
ruin
Zherka,
the. I don't want to ruin the podcast.
You're making the podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna ruin the podcast.
No, don't. Don't blow it up.
Don't.
Look
No
at the-
hard R's.
No.
No
We don't want.
pedophile
We
admittance.
around here.
I'm the
Okay.
only pedophile here. Okay, check this
Who's
out.
got 2 thumbs as a pedophile? This guy, Jon Zherka.
Look at the studies of domestic abuse and how long they stay with those partners.
Indeed.
Because of the
Yep.
fear.
No,
All right,
but-
with the
Nope.
sounds, guys.
well, they stay for the masculinity and
That's right.
security.
Yep.
They're probably very.
So here's the thing. Women want a man who is strong enough to slay the monsters, right? The actual evil men. But sometimes when girls choose, they choose a man who's a little bit too strong, and so it backfires and hurts her too. But when he does that, it's certain that he's able to hurt other men, right? As terrible as that sounds. That's why they stay. Because she knows without a doubt that he's capable of defending the family, even though he's hurting her. I know it sounds terrible, but this is the biological reason. It's also the reason why women love psychopaths, right? Because she knows without a doubt he's able to do what needs to be done, right?
very
No.
women who have dealt with a lot of trauma and they're too
Yeah.
scared
Yes.
to leave is what I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, they're more afraid of a simp dealing with the trauma.
Wait, say that again. They're more afraid
They're literally more afraid of a simp dealing with the trauma.
Well, they did just sort of admit that anything less than a 5,
Yep.
not
Right.
interested.
That's right.
These are
Yeah.
these
But
women.
think about it.
But
Most
that anything more than a 9.5, they're like, all right, you know.
no, these women would be begging for me. Let's be honest.
Why?
Well, I mean, when you compare me to every guy who texts you,
Yep.
they look kind of weak. Like, let's be
That's
honest.
right. That's right.
Can you call
You look
anyone?
weak.
All right, then call one person on your phone that will talk to me on speakerphone right now.
My girlfriend.
Call one man.
Call her.
No,
She has a girlfriend though, John. Do you approve that message, the lesbian vibe?
No, women are pathetic. They can't fight with us. Bring one.
Well, let's
man-
hope we're not.
Bring
men aren't
one
fighting
man who can challenge me.
Challenge you to what though?
Anything.
That doesn't.
You see how he's. This is just a rocket measuring contest, as it were, and that works. By the way, what John just did, that actually works.
That's what I mean. They choke
Yep.
here because.
Zherka, ready? I'm challenging you to a naked mud wrestling contest after the show.
I would wrestle you.
Not me.
actually.
We have a sumo wrestler out
I would
here.
beat you.
Who said that she would challenge John to a naked mud wrestling contest?
But
And that's
think
gonna
about-
get views.
Think
But
about-
the sumo wrestler is 17.5. Okay?
Okay, this is my. This is my
Wait, what
best.
if I wrestle Zherka and win?
You win.
I was a wrestler in high school.
You see, she, yeah, it's. I mean, guys, can it be more clear? Who wants to sleep with them? The womanist. Like you see, guys. They say that they're a strong, independent woman, right? And then who do they want to sleep with? The literal most toxic masculine man. They just want to be checked. You see? There it is. It's right there in front of your eyes, guys.
Then
I'm
I let
actually
you.
pretty good.
Diane, let's not get delusional here. Okay?
I mean,
Let's stay in the real world. John is a 6'4" badass,
Yes.
you know, toxic masculinity guy.
And remember,
the cover boy for this potentially.
Remember, no man
Never know.
in these women's phones, in their iPhone, could challenge me.
Do you
You know-
like to
Probably
fight? How do you
true.
feel about fighting?
I'm down.
You're down to fight.
Yeah, I'm down.
But at this point in your life, why would you want to fight? Like for instance, dude, I played college football. I would get in fights, frats, beers, parties. Like at some point, I was like, dude, I never want to get in a fight again in my life because I got too much to lose. At this point, your career trajectory is doing great.
Right,
Why would
but
you even want that nonsense in your life?
Who's got more to lose?
You.
Exactly. So I'm gonna hit harder.
Yeah, but why would you want to get in a situation where you're getting in a fight? Because sometimes people fight dirty. Maybe they have weapons. Maybe some dude rolls up with a gun. Next thing you're fighting some guy because it's
Yeah, obviously. No. What John is talking about is probably not that sort of street fight, right? He's probably talking about like a fight with rules, right? Because a fight without rules, you just get beaten up by the guy's friends, right? I mean, a man who's trained can beat what? 2 men maybe, unless they're like super, like much bigger than him. 3 men maybe. But I mean, if they have weapons or if you fall to the floor and they start kicking you, good luck. You know, like, so I don't think that's what he's talking about.
It's like a big dick pissing contest,
Yeah,
and it's
but
like rather than even just get in a fight.
As a Christian, if someone pulls a gun on you, you know that happened. You know.
So what happened?
You got killed, nigga.
So what is that? You don't want that, John.
But that's what I'm saying is like no woman on this panel can have a man challenge me without getting their teeth broken.
Yeah, but
Without getting their
John,
teeth
what I'm
what?
encouraging you is don't get in random fights.
Right, but think of
Like-
this.
like,
What is the most
keep your pretty face on camera.
Again, I'm bringing
without a black eye
I'm
or a
bringing-
knife wound.
How toxic is the woman's like her arousal for masculinity? These women cannot name one man in their phone that would fight me. That means they're the most attractive to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Why would they
So you're
fight
saying the
you?
definition of a man they're most attracted to is who would win in a fight?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of that. Basically, if you go back 60,000 years, that's how it was judged. That or the best hunter. Usually both.
Ladies, do you agree?
No.
You're not attracted to the
No.
tough.
Wait. They say no as they laugh, have big smiles, and open body language. Yeah, okay.
This guy?
Would you ladies be attracted to your men, your friends, after I beat the fuck out of them? That's what I thought. So shut the fuck up.
Listen, as nonsensical as what he's saying, there is some truth to it. There's always, there have been, like, no woman gets turned on seeing their guy get his ass kicked.
Yep.
Of course.
But then to rebuttal that, why would they get turned on with a guy who just wants to fight everyone?
Exactly.
He's basically
because he has high testosterone, he's able to protect your children. That's why, on a subconscious level.
I don't want to speak for you. There is some Neanderthal qualities, some caveman qualities, where, like, if you ever see the woman who was being interviewed by Rogan, she was saying that her husband was getting beat up in a UFC cage, and he was like doing this, and she immediately lost all attraction to him. You're nodding your head. Why?
Well, yeah, you know, it makes your man look like he's not able to, like, you know, handle himself and protect. You know,
All
I
right.
think that's
so there is some truth to what he's saying.
There's a truth, but I mean, at the end of the
Isn't
day,
it that he
I
said-
believe I can.
I think don't put yourself in that position to even have to fight. Like, I was with a guy where,
Okay, virtue signaling.
like, you know, somebody was trying to cut him off, and he would want to go outside the car to fight them. It's like, why are you trying to do that stuff? Like,
But she had bedroom fun with him, and she had the relationship. So the words say one thing, and the actions say another. So stop the cap. All right, let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom, and Bobby. Shoutouts to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Thank you. Go buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Shoutouts to Curry Kid, most recent purchase of Strategist Guide to Seduction. My Patreon can be found at patreon.com/theheliosblog. Go support the podcast by clicking the description link. Scroll down to support the show. Of course, share this video. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.